You did? All right, choir, take your position. Is that other one over there? We got 3 minutes.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We are going to begin with something that is not in our Siddur, but before that, I'd just like to extend a warm welcome to all of our teens coming from Toro Synagogue in New Orleans and their Rabbi Todd Silverman. We begin with Salam. Sing along if you know it. Hey-oh, 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 Onyemo shalom aleinu, Onyemo shalom aleinu, Onyemo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Onyemo shalom aleinu, Onyemo shalom aleinu, Onyemo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam, salam, salam aleinu me'al kol ha'olam. Salam, salam. Od yevo shalom aleinu, od yevo shalom aleinu, od yevo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Od yevo shalom aleinu, od yevo shalom aleinu, od yevo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh,
We turn to page 124 at the top as we read together. We entered the sanctuary to welcome Shabbat. Within these walls, we sit surrounded by numberless generations. Our ancestors built the synagogue as a visible sign of God's presence in their midst. Throughout our long history and our endless wanderings, it has endured, a beacon of truth, love, and justice for all humanity. Its presence guided our ancestors to lives of righteousness, holding up to them a vision of their truest selves. Now we, in our turn, come into the sanctuary to affirm the sacredness of our lives. May we enter this place in peace. May holiness wrap around us as we cross its threshold. Weariness, doubt, the flaws within human hearts, the harshness of the weak, let these drop away in the door. In the brightness of Shabbat, let peace settle upon us as we lift our hearts in prayer. So some of our fourth grade classes here, they're going to lead us in Kiddush on page 120, but someone special's birthday. He said that I wasn't allowed to tell your age. That is correct. But I can tell you, he has a better record than WCW wrestler Goldberg, who went 75-0. Sam Tannenbaum went 83-0-1 with that tie to Goldberg. So anyway, coming up, Sam, and we celebrate your birthday. Successful wrestling career, great finishing move, and fourth graders, the few of us, coming up as you lead us in Kiddush. Candlelighting Kiddush. Not yet, Sam, sorry. I jumped to conclusions. I was too excited you were coming. Okay. Get your Kiddush up, Sam.
Ready?
You come over here, yeah.
1 second.
Don't talk yet, don't do it yet. You dress up for the occasion. You dress up for the occasion.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen.
Amen, God.
Okay, now as my excitement comes, for those who are able, we rise together for Kiddush. Stay there, boys.
Let's stay, boys.
Look at the kids.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Shikaron lamase voreshi ki hu yam tehilo lamekra kodesh sedeshiat mitraim kivanu vata V'otanu kideshta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kasheha ya'aradzon inhaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mikadesh HaShabbat.
Amen. L'chaim. Thanks, guys.
Just out of curiosity, what was your final move?
I had a suplex.
Suplex, okay. I told that.
I feel it every day now on my birthday.
I told Tanner it misbehaves that you'd do it, right? Okay. The top of page 127, as we continue together. There are days we seek things for ourselves and measure failure by what we do not gain. On Shabbat, we seek not to acquire, but to share. There are days when we exploit nature as if a horn of plenty that can never be exhausted. On Shabbat, we stand in wonder before the mystery of creation. There are days we act with care nothing for the rights of others. On Shabbat, we remember that justice is our duty, a better world our goal. So we embrace Shabbat, day of rest, day of wonder, day of peace. We turn to Psalm 95 on 130.
Lechu neranen al Adonai, nariya litzur yisheinu. Lechu neranen al Adonai, Nariya letzur yisheinu, nekadma fanav betoda, bizmirot nariya lo, ki el gadol Adonai, umelech gadol al kol Elohim, asher beyado mechkerei haaretz v'toafot harim lo. Asher lo hayam behu asahu v'yabeshet yadav yatsaru, ki hu Eloheinu v'anachnu Amarito v'tzoneado. We turn to Romamu on the bottom of 135. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. We turn to 138, where we've reached the pinnacle of Kabbalat Shabbat with Lechadodi, and we invite our choir to come down to the stairs and sing with us. Shamor v'zachor meriborecha tishmianu אל המיוחד אדוני אחד ושמו אחד לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה כי היא מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נסוכה סוף מעשה במחשם בתחילה התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, 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 שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני, עלייך נגלה. אוי ושלום עטרת בעלה קם בשמחה ובצהלה תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי חלה בואי חלה לכאן דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה לכאן דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה. Thank you, junior choir.
The bottom page 145, we continue together. Teach me, O God, a blessing, a prayer on the mystery of a withered leaf, unripened fruit so fair, on the freedom to say, to sense, to breathe, to know, to hope, to despair. Teach my lips a blessing, a hymn of praise, as each morning and night you renew your days, lest my day per day as the one before, lest routine set my ways. We say there with Rachetzi Hadish 144.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה בעלמא תברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחי לכל בית ישראל בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן יהי שמי רבה מברך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תמירן בעלמה ואמרו amen.
146 and we rise.
And we invite the fourth grade back.
Fourth grader.
To help lead us. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Leolam Vaed HaMevorach HaMevorach Leolam Vaed.
Page 149. Praise you, Adonai, our God, for whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way in which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise you, Adonai, our God, for whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamriv Aravim. On the next page.
Amen. Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu, B'shochbeinu uvkumeinu, nasiach bechukecha, menismach b'divrei Toratecha, uv'mitzvotecha leolam vaed, ki Chayenu be'orech yameinu ubahem nechge yomam v'layla ve'havatecha al tasir mimenu le'olamim baruch atah Adonai Ohei bamo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Thank you, fourth graders. On the next page. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadivarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha u'v'lechtecha b'derech u'v'shochbecha u'v'kumecha u'kshartam le'ot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Top of page 157, we continue together. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there's no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. Our Song of Freedom, our Micha Mocha, 158.
Join our choir and sing it. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש. נורא תהילות עושה פלא, נורא תהילות עושה פלא, אדוני מלוך לעולם ועד. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לפני משה ומרים. זה אלינו ואמרו, זה אלינו ואמרו, אדוני מלוך לעולם ועד. יאי די 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 די, יאי די 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 די, יאי די 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 די, yai da 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 da. Thank you, Junior Choir.
We continue together to the top of page 161. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will, our Hashkivenu right there, 160.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, Mehamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, Vehamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, Vehamidenu shomreinu lechaim.
163. We are a people in whom the past endures, in whom the present is inconceivable without moments gone by. That Exodus lasted a moment enduring forever. What happened once upon a time happens all the time. We say there, Vishamru 162.
Vishameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat l'torotam berit olam beini ubein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam le'olam כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ וביום השביעי שבת מי נפש.
For those who are able, we rise together for our tefillah 166.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avoteinu ve'imotenu Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי מתים אתה רב להושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים, צומח נופלים ברופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים, ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי המתים. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
We continue together to the top of page 173. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Bekadesh HaShabbat. We continue with our Ritzei on the next page.
Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu me'amcha Yisrael u'tefilatam be'ahava ותהי לרצון תמיד עבודת ישראל. ישראל עמך אל קרוב לכל קוראיו עיני אליו עתך מכוננו שפוך רוחך ותחזינה עינינו בשובך לציון. ברחמים ברוך אתה אדוני המחזיר שכינתו
Together at the top of page 179. Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace, its advocate among the nations. Make contempt reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among all the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul. May the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Praise are you, eternal one, who blesses our people with peace. 178.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. V'tom einecha levarech et amcha Yisrael bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. ברוך אתה אדוני המברך את עמו ישראל בשלום. We take a few moments for private meditation.
At this moment in our service, we think of those in our community, those who are especially in need of health of body or spirit. Temple Emanu-El, we think of Barbara Edelman, Linda Applebaum, Sophia Berry, Katie Bates, Donna Berman, Harold Seitlin, Deborah Chargois, Ivy Chin, Orit Cohen, Martha Ann Eisenberg, Jerry Fields, Brenda Friedman, Marilyn Garber, Edward Goldberg, Howard Goldberg, Jeffrey Goldman, Miriam Goldstein, Josie Hatfield, Ben Hazen, Evelyn Held, Donald Himmel, Corey Kessler, Sharon Lahan, Simchak Bat Chanalaya, Connor Lewis, Zane Monlick, Mark Petrosky, Malka Bat Rachel, Jim Sag, Susan Schumann, Leslie Simon, Pam Huff Simpson, Laurel Smith, Scott Spielberger, Christy and Don St. Charles, Brenda Weinstein, Jesse Weisberg, and Lisa Whitehead. For those who are with us, you ever thinking of a loved one, a friend, someone who means so much to you and you wish to share a name out loud, we invite you to share those names as my eyes meet yours. For those names mentioned out loud and for those names that are still in our hearts, our Misha Berach, our prayer for healing, 371, the middle.
Misha Berach Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Le'imoteinu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach Imoteinu Mekor HaBracha La'avoteinu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Good Shabbos, everybody.
Good Shabbos.
I don't know if you were able to watch, it's so weird saying these words, on the live stream replay. Canna Winter and Shabbat Shira last week, how it was truly an incredible musical experience as we celebrated our freedom from the Exodus. And if you haven't watched it, again, it's a must-watch, again, on our replay live stream. But what's fascinating about Exodus 15, which celebrates the freedom from our slavery, immediately after that, the Israelites, they become Jewish, and by that, I mean they start to complain and complain even more. It's like they have bad weather in the wilderness. But nevertheless, food isn't good. They're frustrated. I think the idea of uncertainty, a new lifestyle, away from the shackles of slavery, it got to them. And as our rabbis recognize, the first read, whether Nachmanides, even Rashi, Ramban, or even a modern sage, Or Chaim, they're trying to process as to why the young Israelites would automatically begin to kvetch. And after some good drashot by our great sages, especially Nachmanides, the Spanish sage, he recognizes the fear that the Israelites have. In the Or Chaim, it takes it to one step to the next level. It's not so much that they had fear of being in the wilderness, it's that they didn't trust Moses. And as the chapters go on, Moses and even God, there's a lack of trusting relationship. So for a new covenant or a new religion or a new peoplehood, for this to be established, it had to be under the idea of trust. Eventually, for God to ensure that his trusting essence will be with the people Israel, that's where we get the cloud of glory to give them that comfort. And if the Israelites and Moses, if they see these three things happening, then perhaps trust can finally be achieved and established. It's okay, it's just my kid. Some certainty. But here we are in Parshat Yitro, and Moses still isn't trusting, but he isn't trusting himself. And it takes a non-Jew, his father-in-law, to try to give him trust. And the first read of this Torah portion speaks about the beauty of delegated responsibility, but our rabbis go much deeper. Yitro gives him 4 advice when we look beneath the surface of the text, listing the requirements for leadership. And here's what Nachmanides and the Midrash, this is what it teaches us. In order for there to be better leaders to hear different cases and to adjudicate fairly, Moses needed to find trustworthy people. Anshe Chayil, people of accomplishment. And the Midrash says these are people who knew how not to make a rush to judgment. Second, we needed to find, as Ibn Ezra, the great Iraqi sage, people who loved their Judaism. The third quality for leadership, and this is fascinating, today, people who despise money, and in an early judicial system, the idea of bribery, that could ruin it. So, good people. And then the final idea of leadership. Define people who are, as I say it in a more common vernacular, those who are able and those who are able to answer to the call when asked or not to ask. These are the people that can help establish a trusting relationship. I get the complexities of human life. I think trust is something that we all have difficulty. But the more that we can trust, not to go, what's called braving, I don't want to go down that road, for those who know what I'm talking about. It's how do we establish trust? Our rabbis teach us that wisdom does not come with age, but wisdom comes with wisdom, meaning we can find it anywhere at any place. And when I found out that we have a young man in our congregation who drives every Friday, well, his mother drives, every Friday and every Sunday. How far is Jasper? An hour? 45 minutes? Depends on traffic. There's no traffic here, but no, okay. Every Friday and every Sunday, August Bennett comes here to ensure that his Jewish identity is fulfilled. When's the last time we knew someone who drives 45 minutes to make sure this happens? In August, come on up, because today, as a scout, you were getting your religious patch, right?
I already did.
You already did. Where's the religious patch? Oh, we got the 10 Commandments, and look at that. Menorah. Okay? I have confidence that you will be the leader that we all strive, our young B'nai Yisrael, Ben Zion, our sons of Israel, to achieve. I just want you to know you've already succeeded me in the Scouts. You know how? I went to the first meeting when I was in first grade, and then when we found out there was going to be overnights, I never went back. I wondered if we could camp at the Four Seasons, but unfortunately, those seasons meant outside, not inside. But I'm still very proud of you, okay? And we haven't really blessed a scout in a long time, and not only is this important for skills that you'll achieve, but when I see your Jewish badges, it makes us proud. And so, Cantor Whitner, we want to take you before the Ark, ask the congregation to rise as we celebrate this incredible accomplishment. What are you doing?
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka Yisa Adonai panav elecha Me'asem lecha shalom, shalom. Ken Yehiratzon. We're going to do one more song, a little more upbeat for our Mr. Scout, Mr. August. Hit it. Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, metagel haaretz. Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, metagel haaretz. Iram hayam, Iram hayam, Iram hayam umleo, Iram hayam, Iram hayam, Iram hayam umlo. Mazal tov.
Remain standing, Olenu 586. Hit it, Jeff.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, מקור עלינו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. היום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
On this Shabbat, we recall the yortzites of Albert Ashkenazi, Lillian Muriel Burchuk, Lillian Van Balen Black, Marlene Bledsoe, William Bleweiss, Lynn Spielberger Bloomston, Betty Ann Pearl Blumenthal, Morris J. Blumenthal Sr., Robert Carafoil, Bruce Castle, Harry Cohen, Isaac Eli Cohen, Marks B. Cooper, Thelma Cutler, Alan Denson, Cora S. Dorn, Alice Edelson, James Forrest Farguson, Sylvia Gandler, Gussie Goldstein, Lee Gottlehelf, Daniel Greenspan, Samuel Grossberg, Bernard Holzer, Rose Jacobson, Harry O. Cantor, Bertha Kern, Harvey Korman, Megda Beckman Cruz, Sonia Damsker-Lefkowitz, Bert Levin, Jane Marks Levy, Bruce A. Mayer, Paula Michael, Louis Moore, Francis Munchkazeng, Violetta Neuwirth, Bella Perlman, Patricia Patty Rubenstein Bazitz, Mike Risen, Paul R. Rich, Arnold L. Rosemond, Louis Buddy Schulheffer, Rose Schulman, Will Slate, Carolyn Sloss, D. Riley Stewart, Ray Wender, Murray Woltag, Louis Wynn, and Louis Zide. Our heartfelt condolences in the recent passings of Lois Applebaum, mother of Robert and Mark Applebaum, Chaim Betran, family of Maria Betran, Eleonora Chebetskaya, mother of Alexander Block, Judith Michelson, cousin of Ginger Brook, James Henry, and Eli Brook. And for those, our guests who are remembering a loved one, whether in Shloshim, Shana, or a year, if you wish to share their name out loud, we invite you to do so, and any other member of our congregation that's here. We rise together as a united congregation. Morris Kaddish 598. Yikadal v'ikadash shemei rabbah, v'yomad divrach chirotei v'amlich malchutei, b'chayachon u'vyomechon u'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, b'agalau v'zman kariv v'imru, Amen. Yehei shemei rabbah mevarach le'olam olamei maya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei kudusha b'richu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, ta'amiran be'alma v'imru, Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru, Amen. They had me doing these announcements now, so here we're going to go. We're going to go 3 for 3. Okay, next week we have an incredible Shabbat tone. Ralph Seelig, EDD, our musical liturgical scholar residence and title, that's the name he wanted. We are doing Shabbat across America. So Dr. Seelig is going to, the music will reflect the great American Jewish composers, and Ralph will speak. It's always entertaining. You might hear a story for the 4th time in a row, but that's okay. And then, Shabbat service is at 10. We're making history. Saturday the 18th? Whatever next Saturday. Is that the 18th? Okay. Cantor Whitner will be on Overton Road with Dr. Seelid at Chabad of Alabama, where he'll be doing Havdalah, and then Ralph is actually going to be speaking about the history of Hasidic music. He knows it all, a brilliant musicologist. So please join us for those, and we have an adult Purim party Saturday, March 4th at 7:30, which is being underwritten. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to dress up. Okay. Choir, you're going to take us home again with Osei Shalom. Go down. You guys know the words. You don't need that.
Guess this is the reprise.
Encore performance.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום ממרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו amen.
Good Shabbos.
Shabbat shalom. Thank you, choir.
No.
And fourth graders.
Wish Cantor Whitner luck. His Eagles are playing in the Super Bowl, by the way, okay? Oh, that's not yours? Okay.
Just put them in one bunch and then speak into them.
That would be interesting.